and welcome to the Pastor Studies. My name is Ray Bertolette, and I'm glad that you could stop by. We have been journeying through the life of David, and we are taking it little by little, and we are now looking at 1 Samuel chapter 20. And David has been on the run a couple times now that Saul has chased after him. And as we come into this passage and we come into this day, we see that once again David is on the run. Saul has made it very clear he wants David's life. And so in frustration and desperation and even looking at his own self, he wants to know from Jonathan, why does your father want to kill me? Jonathan says, I really don't know of any reason why my father would want to kill you. And so he says, look, I'll go find out. But in this conversation, they also come to the point of making a covenant, making an agreement that says, look, if you have to continue to run away, if you have to stay away, I want you to make a promise. When the day comes that you become king, I want you to spare me and all of my family. I don't want you to kill me so that you can become king. You see, one of the things that was very prevalent in the day is when a new man would come onto the scene, a new person would become king, the family members of the previous king would all be slain so that there would be no claim that they should be king. That's how kingdoms work. If my father would have been king, then I would be king, and my children would be king after me. My sons would have that option of being king after me. Well, Jonathan recognizes that God's hand is upon David, and David will be king. And so he says, I don't want you to take my life. I want this agreement between you and me, and not only between you and me, but between you and all of my extended family, to my children, to my grandchildren, to any one of my descendants who would be alive. I want you to show kindness on behalf of me showing kindness to you and on behalf of this agreement. You know, we see here Jonathan's willingness to go above and beyond, to even protect David from his own father, because he recognized that God's hand was upon David and that David should be king. You know, it takes a big individual to allow someone else to get all of the credit, to get a position, to get a raise, because we recognize that they deserve it more than we do. That's a true friend. And it makes us ask this question today. What kind of friend am I? Till next time in the Pastor's Study, goodbye, and may God